So Super Lab Battle is when you go out there, you go out there and you run hard. The last race of the season, and if you have points on the line, you want to get those points. And it's brings a lot of media out there. A lot of people are there because they were at SEMA the week before, so they stay out a little longer to compete. We had a couple people from the East Coast, people from Canada, get people just about everywhere, and that's actually probably one of the funnest events when it comes to global time attack. So it's one of those events where you try hard and you push hard. Between end of the season and the beginning of the season, I try to spend more time on focusing on my business, because my business do get neglect during racing season. Sometimes I leave for a week when it's Pikes Peak, or when I go to Georgia, and that's another week. And preparing for the races, it takes a lot of time from my businesses, so I focus on my business during the downtime. I also focus to have time with family, friends. So during the downtime, I also focus on other little hobbies. Like right now, I just added some aquariums to the house. I added the fish, so I'm being more into fish. Play with the dogs, just do things. Go off-roading too. So whether it be with the Nomad or the Jeep or quads, so I just have fun doing off-road stuff. It's been a month and a half now. After the season, the Super Lab Battle was November 4th or 5th or 6th or 8th or 9th or whatever it was. Since then, we've probably slowed down. Been busy with life. That's why this interview is a month and a half late. We have pulled the engine out of the GTR. There was nothing wrong with it. We pulled it out just to check on it. Compression comes out good. The leak down test shows out good. We did have a rip in one of the silicone couplers for the intercooler, which didn't allow us to run the last session. Oh, we actually did run the last session, but with low boost because it was leaking from one of the split couplers. We are going to make some changes to a couple of the cars. The Viper, probably going to leave that alone since it's still under factory warranty, so we're leaving that alone. The Ariadne is going to get a new light setup because it's currently running the bulbs. So we're going to go with the LED setup, and we're also going to go with the JRI's suspension. So right now the Ariadne runs just a regular shock, Glinstein's shock and spring. We're going to run the JRI's coilover suspension. And fortunately now I'm going to be working with TMI. TMI has decided to help out and with the Ariadne and obviously the Ariel Nomad. So they jumped on board, and which provide a discount and also provide technical support directly from TMI. So that's pretty good, getting support from the actual people that make the car or put the car together is awesome. So other than that, there's not going to be much changes other than the Ariadne. We're actually getting excited to get the Evo ready for the Pikes Peak this year. We're going to be running Pikes Peak again in the Evo. The Evo is currently at Road Race Engineering, and they're taking care of it now. So we should have it ready soon, so we can do some testing before the Pikes Peak. Running 3 cars, I thought was going to be easy. It actually was very tough. Towards the end of the day, first day of Super Lab Battle, I was really dehydrated. I mean, so dehydrated that during the last session of the aerial atom, I cramped up my left leg, and which used for clutch. And so when you have a cramp, your muscles tight, and it's just the effort to put the clutch in and out at that point took work. So I actually did 2 laps with having cramps on the leg, and it's really a lot of work. And then you drive 3 different cars, and they're all different setups. One's all-wheel drive on street tires, the other one's rear-wheel drive on street tires, and the other one's rear-wheel drive and lightweight with slicks. So they all have their own different lines, and I caught myself a few times taking the wrong line just because the car before, I was just, so it is a lot of work to focus. I don't think I'll do it again, but I say that now, but then there's going to be next event, I'll just probably decide to run 3. It was fun because you get a lot of the seat time. So you get one car, the other, and the other. So not complaining. I mean, I'm sure everybody else watching this video would be like, hey, how are you complaining with you're tracking 3 cars and 3 fast cars too? But it was tough. It didn't really give me a chance to focus on one car to get better. I was able to podium in all 3 classes, but it'll probably be the last time I do this. I think 2 is more than enough. Preferably just 1 car just to focus on, but 1 car, then you have a lot of downtime in between, so you get bored. So I think 2 would be fine. Driving 3 type of cars during Super Lab Battle, 2 forced induction and 1 naturally aspirated, and you have to figure that out quick because you're so used to, you just ran 4 laps with 1 car, you jump into the other car, and then your throttle, your throttle, playing with your throttle is very different in each case. And then with the GTR, I don't have a low boost or a high boost. I mean, my right foot is my boost controller. So if I want more boost, it's just more throttle. So with all that going on, you build a lot of heat, you start sweating, and it was tough. I'm definitely dry mouth, fatigue for sure, because the only time I ever had a break was after the aerial atom, before the GTR. So I would have a good time there to recover, but once from from jumping to different cars, the aerial atom was the car that I drove with the most fatigue, and that's why driving 3 cars is very tough. I do like the Pro Comp class. Obviously, I'm saying that biased because I'll be able to run the aerial atom, but I think it's good for the sport. It brings different cars out. We should expect faster numbers from those vehicles, but I mean, the unlimited cars are built very well. They're the factory cars that are built to race cars. And in the Pro Comp class, you can literally buy a race car and race it. I don't think it should be in the same competition with the unlimited, limited, for best time of the day. I think that class unlimited and Pro Comp should not be in the same, because eventually if Pro Comp becomes much popular, like the GMG cars or the GMG racing, you're gonna have full race cars, and it's just gonna separate the field. And especially if you're pretty much open to anything, I mean, you can have radicals out there, and I mean, those are cars that are hard to beat, especially at any of these tracks. But these cars that are in the unlimited class, I mean, they're giving them run for the money. I mean, you gotta admit, these guys are really good, man. They're really, really good.